On that note, what you just said, I'll give you a pound on that note. But this is what I want you to understand. You said after you got shot, that's what you changed, right? I'm going to tell you right now, you not dying, it was absolutely related to you being given another opportunity to bring you right here, right now.
Right.
What you just said is everything I learned as I was a kid. It's all unbiblical. Nothing's found in the Bible.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
It's been repeated over and over. You know what we do? We be saying this stuff, and because our grandma said it, our mom been teaching us that, we repeat it as though it's in here. But God says he hates sinners. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Okay, so watch this. Psalms 11 and 10. This is how you know.
The book of Psalms, chapter 111 and verse 10.
Read.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
You fear God? You fear the Lord?
I fear the Lord.
Meaning what? Anything you read out this Bible, you gonna do it?
Yeah.
Anything you hear from the word of God, you gonna change?
Yeah.
I feel the same way. Read.
A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
What's that mean?
Say it one more time.
Read it again.
A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
Go ahead.
Good understanding doesn't mean you know what you're doing. That means you think you have an understanding of what you're doing, of who you're following. Am I right?
No.
Yeah.
You just freestyled that, bro.
No,
It's okay.
I'm top of the head.
It's okay, because you be, listen, don't think I was right where you at one point. And I'm going to just, in my mind, I'm going to tell you what I think it means. That's what you're doing, right?
No.
It's okay.
I'm going off of what I've been through.
Okay.
See, everybody talks about God as a human, as a person, as
God.
As God.
Right.
That's Jesus. Jesus was put on this earth. I can tell you my experience through God.
Okay.
I got shot in my leg.
Right.
The only person that saved me was God.
Okay.
Didn't matter. I was sinning. I was following the devil.
Okay.
I was.
Wait.
And when I'm telling you this,
Does that mean, does that mean that you're doing right now?
does it mean I'm doing right now?
Yeah.
It means I'm doing everything I can to make sure I'm doing what it says in the Bible to prosper. Not just be a fake prayer.
Watch this. Can you not consider it? You say you got shot in your leg. Could have been your face, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Could you not maybe consider that maybe God spared you so you have a little more time so that you can fix things in your life?
Right. No, because that was his way of fixing it.
What did you do different after that?
What did I do different?
Yeah.
I stopped trying to be one of them fake Instagram members, flashing all the money. I stopped trying to scam.
What commandment did you start keeping?
Don't disrespect thy mother or thy father.
Honor thy father and mother. So you started to. So before that, you wasn't doing that.
Before that, I'm not gonna say I didn't do it, but whenever I felt like she was wrong or my mom was wrong, I'm like, nah. I'm gonna still do what I want because I feel like this is right. But after that, even if she said, hey Malachi, do not go out past 8 o'clock. I'm not gonna go out past 8 o'clock whether if I feel she's wrong or right.
So that's what you changed?
Yeah, and with changing that was accepting.
Was accepting honor thy father and thy mother.
Accepting.
Okay.
Not just because it's told to do and I want to do it. But if I wanted to get better and expand my life, then I have to pray to God to ask me how should I feel right now, because I know I want to go outside, but I have to keep my praise and keep my word to God as I do with my mother to prosper. After that, she told me.
All right, so watch this, because on that note, what you just said, I'll give you a pound on that note. But this is what I want you to understand. You said after you got shot, that's what you changed, right? I'm gonna tell you right now, you not dying, it was absolutely related to you being given another opportunity to bring you right here, right now.
Right.
I understand you say, all right, now I honor my father and mother. But do you know how much more there is that you're supposed to be doing?
Yeah, and I'm doing that because
if you don't do it, what's going to happen?
You're going to be complacent.
That's what you're worried about, being complacent?
I'm worried about being complacent. Yes,
You need to be worried about
Dying and going to hell.
Right.
Check it out.
Right? Right?
Yeah, but if I'm following God, why would I be scared of? Why? Of course, I'm going to be scared to go to hell. But why would I feel like I'm going to go to hell if I'm trying to prosper? If I've been doing.
So let me explain that to you. What's your name again?
My name is Malachi. I'm
Malachi.
Mount Carmel Church.
Watch this.
On Northeast 23rd.
Okay, watch this, Malachi. This is what I'm trying to show you. I know you feel as though you doing what's necessary, but the truth of the matter is you're far from the mark. And I had to understand that when I first woke up. Give me 1 John chapter 2. Notice everything I'm saying, I'm going where? To the word, right? 1 John 2 and 3. Watch this.
The book of 1 John, chapter 2 and verse 3. And hereby we do know that we know him.
So right now, you telling me you know him, right? You know God, correct? Okay, I say the same thing, but watch the difference. Watch this, read.
If we keep his commandments.
You know God if you keep his commandments. This is, and I don't know how old you are, but as you grow in age, you're going to realize sometimes you got to cut through all the nonsense. It's going to be black and white. Either, like Christ said, let your yays be yay and your nays be nay. You understand? So, do you keep God's commandments? Okay. I'm going to say the same thing. I keep God's commandments. What is today?
Hold on. I would say, I'm not going to fully say all the way, but I would say to the best of my ability because I know I still do mess up day to day.
Okay, me too. I'm going to say the exact same thing you just said. That I mess up sometimes. But I keep God's commandments. You know what the difference is between you and I? Watch. What's today?
Saturday.
You said Saturday? What is Saturday? Okay. You remember the 10 Commandments?
Not fully.
Not fully, okay. Do you remember in the Commandments, Exodus chapter 20, verse 8? Read this.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day.
When is the Sabbath day? You said Sunday? Have you ever read that in the Bible?
Make it plain.
I haven't seen that in the Bible.
Because it ain't in the Bible. Sunday has never been the Sabbath.
That's right.
Sabbath day begins from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. It's the 7th day of the week. Remember, 6 days shalt thou work and do all thy labor. But the 7th day is what? The Sabbath, the day of rest.
That's right.
What's the first day of the week?
Sunday, right?
You right. Don't man, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And my mind is Sunday to Saturday.
So that's how a week goes. Sunday's the first day. Then the Saturday is the 7th. The Lord said, what day are you supposed to remember?
The first.
Oh, read that. Read it.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shall thou labor and do all thy work. But the 7th day.
The what?
The 7th day.
The what day?
7th day.
Come on.
Is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
When is the Sabbath?
Saturday.
Which is the 7th day. We just read it, right? Okay. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. And I don't want you to think like I'm trying to pick on you. Oh, you ain't doing this, doing
I
that.
don't feel like that.
All right, watch this. Because what I'm trying to do is show you what was shown to me. Because just how I asked you at the beginning when we read Psalms 111 and 10, I asked you, do you fear God? You said yes. You said it with passion. Then I asked you, if you read something out the Bible, are you going to change? You said yes. And I said, I feel the same way. You remember that? Read that one more time.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
The 7th day, which is today, is God's Sabbath. Can man change that? No man can switch anything. No matter how good or no matter how many people are doing it, man can't change it, right? Now watch this, read.
In it thou shalt not do any work.
What can you not do on the Sabbath day?
Work.
Work. There's a whole lot of people working on the Sabbath, right?
Right.
On the Sabbath day, you can't do no work. It says your bond service, your maid service, nobody could work. It says you can't buy or sell, no cooking, no cleaning on the Sabbath day. But you know why it changed? Because there was enough people that said, man, I don't feel like doing that. And all of a sudden, year after year after year, it became normalized. It became normal to say, man, I ain't trying to do all that. And then people started making excuses. And those same excuses are riddled through us today when we say things like, oh man, God knows my heart. Oh man, God loves me. See, I walk with God. God, I'm on the path of righteousness. I'm trying to prosper. But all those are just words in the cloud.
Right.
Nothing really tangible. When you read the Bible, give me 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 3. God don't care nothing about this. Remember, it's called lip service. You go to church, right? You heard that word. Lip service. God don't care nothing about this. He care about what is in here, what you're doing.
Right.
Don't ever let nobody lie to you about this walk. All that stuff Christ said you're going to have to do in order to get to the kingdom, meaning you're going to have mother against son, father against daughter. You're going to have brother against brother, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. All that stuff is going to happen. Why? Because you choose to walk different when you follow this truly. Not like you see today. Right now, what you see today, people are following a social religion. You know what that is? What society has deemed as appropriate. What society has deemed as being, oh, this is socially okay. But when you start repeating the things that's actually in here, you're going to be a problem, Malachi. Listen to your name. Listen to your name, Malachi.
Can I talk to you without the mic down?
Sure. Hold on for a second.
Okay.
Because, again, do you know why we use the mic?
To speak it to the people.
There's other people that's listening, Malachi. What's your name mean?
My messenger.
Your what?
My messenger.
Whose messenger?
God's messenger.
To be God's messenger, give me that. Let's go to his book, Malachi 2. Watch this. Malachi 2 and 7.
Bring it out.
Go to your book.
To be God's messenger, there's something you have to do, right?
Yeah, and this
We're going to read it.
I'm glad you brought up my book because you know what? I seen what I did in my book that made me change something and just changing this one little thing just improved my life because it
Let's
says
see.
it says in there, I don't know word by word, but it says the people of Israel were given uncut and not worthy enough tithes. Meaning they weren't given nothing. They were given dead animals. They were given the bare minimum that we could.
Right. And they dwelt in their sealed houses, and they didn't take care of the Lord's house, right? Watch this
Then
for a
when
second.
Malachi came and told the people, hey,
They still did it.
they still did it.
Now watch this,
But the
Malachi
ones
2 and
that
7.
did,
Listen to this, Malachi. Watch this.
The book of Malachi, chapter 2 and verse 7.
Be his messenger, listen.
For the priest's lips
The priest's lips, come on.
should keep knowledge,
Has to keep knowledge. Well, what knowledge? Read.
and they should seek the law,
The what?
the law
Read.
at his mouth.
What's that knowledge that's supposed to be in the priest's mouth?
knowledge of the Lord.
Read that one more time. Listen closely, Malachi. Come on.
And they should seek the law,
What?
the law
Come on.
at his mouth.
What are they supposed to seek at the priest's mouth? The law. Well, what law?
You know?
Of God. Do you realize that I just named one, right? I'm going to give you something that you're doing right now. You probably don't even realize you're doing it. You know, a man was commanded by God, the Israelite man, was commanded that he had to have a beard on his face.
Bring it out.
Did you know that? Be honest with me. Okay. Give me that real quick, Leviticus. Give me 1927 first. Read.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 27.
Read.
Ye shall not round the corners of your head,
Meaning you can't make your head bald. Come on.
neither shall thou mar the corners of thy beard.
Neither shall you mar the corners of your beard. You can't mar the corners of your beard. Now you got a little beard growing.
All right.
Now you young, it ain't really set in yet. But God said, don't touch it. Did you know that? That's something you're doing right now that you may not realize. But you know what else is found there? Watch this. Read on.
Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead,
I bet you knew about this one, didn't you? Read.
nor print any marks upon you.
Supposed to have tattoos? No. That's in the same spot. You know what else is all in all these things? The dietary law, what you're supposed to eat, what you're not supposed to eat.
Right.
You have other high holy days outside of the Sabbath. You ever heard of Passover? Okay, you heard of Passover, right? You know you're supposed to be keeping that day? Have you ever read about Easter in the Bible? No, you haven't. You ain't seen one scripture about Easter. And I said the same thing when I was your age. And you know what I had to do? I had to pick up this Bible and read it for myself. Malachi, don't let nobody fool you, brother.
Right.
You got to read for yourself. This Bible ain't just for one person to sit back and teach a bunch of people and you just follow along, him and haw. You got to learn it for yourself. Just like you told me about what was going on with Malachi when he corrected the Israelites because they didn't take care of the Lord's house. There wasn't a house built for his name. And they wasn't bringing forth the tenth, the tithe. Just how you knew that knowledge? There's more. Don't stop here, Malachi. You got to keep going. So we just did a couple of laws. I'll give you one more just because I can see you're intrigued. Numbers 15. You want some in Exodus? Oh, watch this. Give me Exodus. Give me Exodus. Give me 12. Watch this. You said you knew about this. Sorry, 1.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12 and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, This month,
This what?
this month
Read.
shall be unto you the beginning of months, and it shall be the first month of the year to you.
What is the first month of the year, Malachi?
Bring it
We've
out.
been lied to, Malachi.
Bring it out, D.
Think about it. This is talking about Passover, right? Passover, you have the new things growing up from the earth, right? Because, matter of fact, 50 days later, we have now the Feast of Weeks, which was the first crops that grew, right? Ain't nothing growing in January. Malachi.
Right.
God's biblical year begins in the spring.
That's right.
You didn't know that, did you? I didn't either, Malachi. But when I found out how to biblically track the holy days, this calendar we've been given right now, think about it. What we live by now is called the Gregorian calendar.
Right.
Before the Gregorian calendar was the Julian calendar. Now you notice, you ain't never heard of Gregorian before, have you? We never seen any of these terms, and we never knew why we said Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday. We have never questioned any of those names, have we? Sunday was for the sun god. That was the sun god Ra. They worshipped the sun.
Right.
Monday was for the moon. When you look up the word Monday, the first what's that? M-O-N.
Prefix.
Not the prefix, but anyways, basically the first beginning of that word is moon. That's where it derived from. All of those words, all of those days was because there was a certain God that was worshipped at a certain time during pagan worship. So when you had Constantine, who later came and gave us now what we call the Bible, when he introduced it to the Roman Empire, they infused all of these pagan customs in and tried to make it like it was a part of the Bible. But it's never been. I'll give you another one. Christmas. You ain't, what does a tree got to do with Jesus?
Bring it out.
You can't make it make sense, can you? What about a wreath? Here's a better one. What about a mistletoe, Malachi? What does a mistletoe got to do with Jesus Christ being born? You know why we can't explain these things? Because we forgot the history on where everything came about. Give me Jeremiah 10.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
We forgot etymology. It's the etymology of the word. Read that. Jeremiah 10.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 10 and verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
That's talking about you, by the way, Malachi. I don't know if y'all went through it, but this is talking about your people. You descend from the 12 tribes of Israel. You're probably from the same tribe as me, which is American blacks, also known as Judah. Okay, read on.
Thus saith the Lord,
Read.
learn not the way of the heathen.
That's a strict commandment from God. Don't learn the way of the heathen, right? Do you believe in fortune telling? Do you go to psychics? Why? It's demonic. Remember the witches and warlocks you read about in the Bible? Okay, that's demonic, right? Should we consult the devil for anything? Watch this, read.
Thus saith the Lord,
Read.
learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
The signs of heaven is talking about the stars. So you got some people who refer to themselves as, oh, I'm a Sagittarius, or I'm a Virgo, I'm a Pisces. God says no. Why are y'all observing the stars? Why are you trying to go off of this mysticism instead of what he said? Read.
For the heathen are dismayed at them.
That's what the heathen do. Well, read on.
For the customs of the people are vain.
Listen close, Malachi. Read.
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest.
Here we go. A man goes into the forest and he cuts down a tree. Come on.
The work of the hands of the workman with an axe.
What do you cut a tree down with? An axe. Come on.
They deck it with silver and with gold.
They do what?
they deck it with silver and with gold.
What does it mean to deck it with silver and gold? No, it says they deck it with silver and gold, like deck the halls with diamond, darling, la 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 la. You remember that, Malachi? You were a little too young.
I remember the jingle, but I'm trying to think about that.
To deck it means decorate. You decorate. They're decorating this tree with silver and with gold. Read.
They deck it with silver and gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers that it move not.
That it move not. So they take this tree out the forest, Malachi. They set it up. They decorate it with silver and gold, and at the bottom of it, they fasten it down with nails and hammers that it don't topple. What's that talking about? Huh? No. That's, remember up above it said, learn not the way of the heathen? It's telling you what the heathen do. This was an ancient Babylonian custom, Malachi. The things that are being done today, all it is just filtering through what we now call these holidays today. Okay? It's the same pagan worship. Could anybody you basically get you to worship the devil right now? If somebody came to you with a bloody goat head and was like, yeah, we're gonna pray to this thing real quick, would you do it? Malachi, you know that's the same thing with Christmas?
Right.
It's Ishtar or Easter.
Right.
Same thing. It's just that they had a better way of presenting it to you. They started when you was young, when you was a little boy.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.